Hey guys, and welcome back to Blushing Shades. I have a really quick review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation along with the setting spray that came out. Now I picked this up about 2 days ago, so I've only used it twice. I was in need for a new setting spray because I ran out of my NYX matte setting spray, so I thought it'd be a good time to give this a try. I've only used it twice, so I will give you guys my thoughts on the end of this video, and then I will keep you updated in a weekly blushing up sessions. So I'm going to review this product first. Now I'm just going to read in the front here. This is a Demi Matte Finish Air Light Oil Free 24-Hour Foundation, and then in the back it just shows you the finish, which is a Demi Matte. It wears up to 24 hours and the coverage is medium, the texture is Air Light. Okay, so the color range is, I believe there's 9 shades in this line. It also did come with a setting powder, which I did not pick up. Now, from what I'm hearing from other people, that this foundation caters to people with more yellow toned skin, which I do tend to agree. I'm in the color Natural Beige 105, which was one of the testers that they had. They only had 2 testers. One was like a light and one was a little bit darker. So I tested this out and it did look a little bit yellow when I did put it on, but I am a little bit more on the yellow side. So this color right now, I made it work. It's a little bit dark. So I might maybe just go down a shade lighter, but this will work for me in the summertime because I feel like it's my shade. I did bronze my neck and my upper chest with a bronzing powder just to kind of blend everything together, and I will have to say that at first when I did put it on, it looked really yellow. I didn't think it was going to match, but then as soon as I started buffing it out, it worked for me. So I thought I would just share that with you. I've been testing this out for about a week now. To apply this foundation, it does say to smooth onto the skin with rolling motions for a flawless coverage, which I did try it with my Beauty Blender. I don't normally like roll on foundation with my Beauty Blender. I always just push it into my skin, and that's how I blend out my foundation. I have tried it with the Beauty Blender, and I've also tried it with the buffing brush. And with the Beauty Blender, I found that the coverage was a nice medium coverage. I have not built up this foundation because I didn't feel like I needed to. I felt like one layer of this foundation was enough to give me that medium coverage. I don't really like a cakey face, but I feel like if I would have went in with another layer, it might look a little bit cakey. So I do feel like you have to be careful with this foundation. I always do one layer of foundation no matter what. I've never really built up my foundation. I mean, if I'm going to build up my foundation, I'm going to use a full coverage foundation. If I want something that's going to give me a light to medium coverage, I'm going to use a light to medium coverage foundation. So with this, I've only used one layer. I've never tried it with 2 layers just because I feel like it's going to be a little bit cakey if I do that. So the way that I like to apply this foundation is with my buffing brush. I feel like this buffs into my skin really nicely, but I do find that I like to work on one side of my face and then work on the other side of my face. That's how I like to apply this foundation. If I was using my Beauty Blender, it'd be okay to put all over my face, but I feel like I had to work a little bit fast with this. It did really soak into my skin. I do have oily combination skin. This definitely leaves a Demi Matte finish. I don't feel like it is like really matte. The Fit Me foundation I find is a little bit more on the matte side, and I just really like the finish of this foundation. I always wear a primer underneath my foundation, so I have not tested it without a primer. I know a few of my friends already did a review on this product. I will leave, Sarah Jones did a review. She had tested it out without a primer and it did hold up quite well for her. I will leave her video linked down below as well, so you guys can check it out. But I always use a primer no matter what. This does, I mean, I don't wear my makeup for 24 hours, but I did feel like it lasted me a good 12 hours for sure. 12 hours, I felt like my makeup was still on. I didn't notice any creasing underneath my eyes or like around my mouth at all. I do tend to crease a little bit in here, but I didn't find it too bad with this foundation. But I normally crease in my forehead no matter what foundation I'm wearing, but I found this one to be okay. As for the feel on my skin, it doesn't feel heavy. It does feel quite light. So I'm quite happy with that, and it doesn't feel sticky. I hate when foundations kind of feel sticky. I would say after 6 to 7 hours, I did notice I was getting a little shiny in my T-zone, which is quite normal for me, but I actually quite liked it. I didn't look like oily. I looked like I had a really nice glow. So I actually liked the look of this after the 6 to 7 hours of wear. So the question is, do I like this foundation? And I would have to say that yes, I really do like it. I like the coverage, I like the way it feels on the skin. I actually quite like the color of it. It held up my oil really nicely. My makeup lasted all day. Even without this setting spray, I still found that it lasted really, really nicely, at least a good 12 hours for sure. I do have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I will leave that review linked down below in case you guys are wondering about that one. That one I feel like keeps me more matte, and it's definitely more matte. This is more like a semi-matte. So that would be the only difference, and the wear of it. I don't find that the Fit Me lasts as long as this one does. So that would be the only difference for me. But so far it's been a week and I'm really liking it. It just leaves my skin looking really, really flawless. So this is a foundation that I would reach for if I was going out. If I want my skin to look more flawless, have that extra coverage, I would definitely reach for this foundation. Moving on to the setting spray, I've only used it twice, but I just want to tell you guys my thoughts on it so far. I feel like it's doing a good job of holding up my makeup. My makeup pretty much looks the same as from the morning I've put it on to I take off my makeup. So for that, it's doing a really good job. I feel like it's controlling my oil and I'm actually quite enjoying it, but I will keep you guys updated on this. This is supposed to be compared to the Urban Decay setting spray, which I have used in the past and I really, really like it. And so far I really like this too. This is oil free. It says to spray it 4 to 6 times in an XT motion. That's how they want you to use it. But so far I've been really liking it and I have no complaints. You get 100 mils. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but I feel like you're getting a decent amount of product. In the NYX Matte Setting Spray, you're only getting 60 mils. So yeah, I feel like I covered everything on this foundation, but if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below and I will try to answer them the best that I can. And then I will keep you guys updated on the setting spray on my weekly blushing up sessions. Now to end this video, I thought that I would start telling you guys what I'm wearing on my cheeks and what I have on my lips, because I do get questions about that. Sometimes I do leave it in the comment section, but I've been forgetting lately and I've been kind of pre-recording my videos and sometimes I don't remember what I'm wearing. So I thought it'd be kind of nice just to share with you guys what I'm wearing. So I am wearing the Liz Wautier blush in Beige Desert. I just really like the color of this. I cannot put it down. So yeah, that's what I got on. And for lips today, I'm wearing the Milani Color Statement Lip Pencil in Spice, which is pretty close to Spice by MAC. And on top I have Truffle Tease by Maybelline. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!